Guys have been taking some hits from Chiswick and stuff, saying you need to have better blocking up front. You kind of feel it in real time that it wasn't going the way it should.
Yeah, we do. You know, it's something you feel as the game goes on. You know, and it's kind of hard on our end to know exactly why something's not going, because you know you may block your guy and then the play still may not go anywhere, and that's where Coach Grimes a lot of times he'll do a good job with his help up top. You know, we gotta figure out a little quicker, what we need to fix and fix it in game.
Was he unhappy last night?
Not necessarily last night. You know, Coach Grimes is a guy. He always tells celebrate the victory, and then Sunday, today is time.
So was he unhappy today?
It was a little different mood today than it was last night. Obviously there's a lot of things we gotta get fixed, but Coach Grimes does a good job of telling us in a way that keeps everybody upbeat, keeps us encouraged, not just kind of beat into the ground kind of deal.
Is it disappointing to you that y'all have had a couple of pretty bumpy weeks here the last couple of weeks?
Well, obviously we want to do better than we have, especially last night. But it's a long season. It's something we gotta. You can't look backward. You can't let one game beat you twice. And that's something that we're going to work this week. Try to do a little bit next week.
You hadn't been in the offensive line role a whole lot for what's coming up, but you are experienced and know what's coming. What's it like getting ready to face the four you got next week?
It's definitely going to be a grind. We had a saying a couple years ago. It was October victories equal respect, and it was over. Was the little acronym, and that's something we're going to have to carry with us this year. October is obviously by far our toughest month. I'm sure it is for a lot of people. But it's going to be a grind.
Do you read the internet and listen to stuff and what people say?
No, I try not to.
Because you guys obviously team-wise have taken a lot of hits the last few weeks. So.
Right. Really and truly, like I said, I do my best to kind of stay away from all of it, because honestly, if people call it. Well, I try not to listen to it. I just keep it at that.
South Carolina's got a pretty athletic defensive front. Have you seen them yet?
I haven't. We'll start our film work tomorrow. I know just knowing from last year, they were a really good front. A lot of athletic guys. It's not those guys that are just kind of road graders that can't move real. All these guys are pretty shifty, real good athletes. So.
How do you feel like your pulls are going this year? Do you feel like you're getting out as far as you want to go?
Yeah. A few of them. You kind of get. It's hard to read. Some of the pulls, because everything's happening so fast. There's so many moving parts. But I think for the most part, I've done a pretty good job. There's a few, like I said. Obviously, you got to read them a little better. But I think for the most part, they've gone pretty well.
If you had to pick one thing that this line needs to improve on, what would you say?
We probably just need to communicate better. Honestly, it's something that you always hear people talk about, chemistry on the offensive line, and that's something that's not just it doesn't just pop up overnight. It's something you have to build, and I think with a different group, that's something we're still in the process of doing, and I think that would probably be the key for us right now.
Like those twists that Clemson was running against you.
Right.
I know you and AJ were kind of having some trouble there. Is it just a matter of y'all talking?
Yeah, it is. It's another one that's just kind of spur of the moment thing that you kind of have to get used to. And like I said, it all happens there pre-snap, the vast majority of it, and that's something that we've got to work on.
Is that on Reese or is that?
No, we all that's really kind of spread out. We'll all make different calls at different times. So.
Appreciate it, Jared.
Sir.